Right. So I'm using the daily because I'm not on a paid subscription for what's it called, the tele trading view, right? My subscription has expired and I don't want to renew it. Except I have some students that want to pay. It's not quite expensive. It's about $15. So that's, by the way, for me, is what I'm going to do. So using the strategy I've been using, what's it called, using order block strategy. It's quite simple, and here is how it goes. Let me cut this out on the daily. It will allow me to play on the daily. So here it goes. So I cut this out. Let's say from here. Yeah. So I'll need to look out for entries and how best to get a better entry. So let's play and see. Okay. Now because it's on the daily, I can't really go to a low time frame to refine entries and all of that. And based on my entry criteria, I'll always go down to refine entries. I get better sniper kind of entry, but I can't do that here. So we just play out and see what happens. Now one thing you need to observe is that like I always say, okay, maybe for those of you that are new, right, for me, a bullish order block, right, a bullish order block, it's the last, a bullish order block, right, is the last sell candle before the upward movement, right? A bullish order block is the last sell candle, before the up move, right? And now for it to be valid for me, it has to break structure. Same also, a bearish order block for me is the last buy candle to the sell, the last buy candle to the sell, and for it to be valid, it has to also break structure. And what do I mean by break of structure? This is it here. Now this is a daily chart, so from here to this point, right, it's a break of structure. I can't really refine that much because of how the time frame I'm using, right? I'm limited, so yeah, I'm limited on that. So that is it, I'm limited on that. So if I'm going to use this as my break of structure, this line drawn out here, let's see if we can make it bold. Okay, so the line drawn out there, it's the break of structure. Okay, so for me it has broken structure, so this would be a valid order block for me, a valid order block, a daily order block, right? That will be a valid order block for me. So let's play it out and see how it goes. So normally I will set in my entry at 50%. Okay, I set my entry at 50%. 50%. Okay, so my sell will be somewhere around this level. Okay, and then my stop will be somewhere here, right, on the other end, or just a little above this. Now I can refine this, like I said, based on the fact that I'm using an unpaid subscription, right? An unpaid an unpaid trading view. So there are a lot of things I can't do. So I could say I'll end my trade somewhere here at this point here. This will be like 21%, and this is a daily chart, or could just say okay at the end of this point. Now it all depends on your risk and also managing trade. Well, for me this doesn't really matter really, because I follow the trade, right? So I don't just end trade, I do, what's it called, I trail my profit. So let's continue playing and see how it goes, right? So I will have my stuff there, and let's play and see. Boom, boom. Okay, so we are in the trade. It bought for us, Wow. Okay. Okay. And there we go. We're in profit, right? We're in profit. Now, I can't refine this part, even though I would have loved to refine this. I can't really do much on it because I can't really see lower time frame, right? I can't see lower time frame, and that's bad. But if I was to look into it, I'll say from here to this point is how will I call it now? Um, it's imbalance, but because I can't really see, I can't really check it out, it becomes a problem because even this point from this point to this point is also another imbalance, right? This point to this point, another imbalance. So if I set a buy here, this is just for instance, right? If I set a buy around this region of imbalance, I could I could be in or out. That's what it is. I could be taken out. Why will I be taken out? Because I can't refine it, and it's a bad place to be where you can't refine something. And you can see my stop is at 9%. I don't do stops up to 9%. And also, should I put it here as a buy? It's also another guesswork. It's another guesswork because um, I can't refine anything. So there are things I can't really see, which would have given me a better look of things. But let's say we just play out whatever happens, right? So, okay, you see, this guy is taken out completely by this week here. This guy is already taken out. So if we had to extend this here to this point, right. So if we extend this here, you can see this guy is taken out, which means this one is completely invalid. So we play more and say okay, and that's it. So this guy, okay, let's see if it will get in. Okay, you can see this guy also missed the trade. It actually bounced exactly on the 50% here. So if we had set the trade here on this particular zone here, this point here, would have been in the trade. But also remember, it was not possible for us to refine, and it's not a good place to be. So this is just like trying to just enter what it's not, because actually we didn't get this trade, we missed it. Okay, but this is what it would have been like if it was refined. We could go down to a lower time frame, and that would have been an entry for us. And then where would we be looking at for another possible entry? For me, this point here would be seen as a protected high, which means should it go above face point, we'll be looking at something different, which means a complete movement to the upside, right? Which means a complete movement to the upside, and that would be looking out for good longs. Yes, holding your longs, right? Here you take a long position trade, and if you did break up here, we'll be looking at something like 3.2, 3.5, 3.6, depending, right? I can't tell. All I did just to follow the price. So here, let's say we continue playing and see how it goes. How it goes. Okay. Wow. So another entry there. Now, if we were using the low time frame, we could see what it reacted to, right? We could see what it reacted to. We could say, okay, this point here is actually a you call it a doji candle, but yes, it's seen falls as another block. So if we actually had taken that out, we will see that we could have gotten another possible entry for short somewhere here. would have gotten another possible short entry there, right? Would have got another short entry there. And where is it? Okay, so we would have gotten another short entry somewhere there, right? And yeah, I've got another short entry there. Let's continue playing and see one next. Okay, so going back to, oh, it has crossed this point, right? It has crossed this point. Let's see if it will hold. Let's see if it will hold, right? So what you need to know is that it has crossed this protected high, right? It has crossed this protected high, so anything can possibly happen, which means to the upside. But if it can't hold there, then it will drop, right? So we are good for now until it breaks back into there and close below the what's it called. But just take note, this point was a point of much better. I mean, crossing above it means that we are looking up to the upside even much more, but it's not a factor because it could break down also. But anyways, this is a daily chart, and all of these could be good profits up and down for someone, right? So that is it. Oh, to the upside. Wow. And that is it for today. I just want to show you how I enter my trade. Now this is just me doing back testing. It's not because I want to show anybody anything. Today is Saturday and I'm trying to do something on my own. As a student, I've always been a student and I'll continue to be a student, and that is what it is. Thank you.